What's up? I am Eagle, Eagle Gardens 1 and Boom Farms. And this is 133.5, The Rabbit Hole. Hopefully you guys are doing well coming back from that first episode. How you doing tonight, Boom?
Doing good, Eagle. Just had myself muted, waiting for the rabbit hole to pop up so I can pull up chat. There it is. We got popping in first.
And Boom Farms. Twice in a row tonight. 133. Mute your shit, dude. How many times 133 episodes. You think I'd have this shit down to a fucking T by now?
I thought that was me. I was like, oh shit.
No.
I already had it muted. I unmuted it. Made it worse.
I did the same thing earlier tonight, man. Twice in a row in one night. I mean, come on. You would think he would fucking pick up on it, after the first fucking time.
How's it going, Smiley?
What's up, Boom?
What's up? Shit. Oh, pretty good, pretty good.
Just hanging out on Monday, I guess. Monday fucking morning.
Yeah.
TGIM, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we got a holiday today, so I didn't have to go into work tonight. So.
What's your holiday?
It's different in every province. I think it's Family Day for us or BC Day. I can't remember which. It's because
matter. I get the day off.
See, I'm from the other coast, right? So what it is on the other coast, their Family Day is our BC Day, and whenever our BC Day is something else for them. I don't know. It's always everybody's got their own shit going, right? What they decided to call the civic holiday. It's not Christmas, I know that.
Right, and you can speak whatever fucking language you pick for that province too.
Yeah. I know there's only one or two of us that speak French.
Do you speak French?
Fuck no.
Oh. It's kind of a different dialect of French too.
Yeah.
The
Quebec French and the France French. Me and a guy at work went through it the other day. We're like, how much fucking French do we know? And we started talking back and forth. I'm like, yeah, let's go to the washroom. And this is, I need a drink. We didn't get very far. We're like, fuck, we might die. We had to
talk. Is that a place where you visit then, Boom?
What's that?
You go visit like the French Quarter and all that?
No. I've never been to Quebec. Quebec's where the French people are.
Okay.
And New Brunswick's right next to Quebec, so there's a little bit of bleed over there.
Because then, like, all the street signs are different too, or are they all French too?
Yes,
so it's gotta be fucking wild, dude. They'd be like driving to a different city and like, I guess that's
you'll see a stop sign and it'll say arrête, ARRET. That's stop in French, apparently. But it's still
shit.
Exactly right. It's still the red hexagon, right? So you can figure it out. Like, what the fuck does that sign want me to do? Well, shapes are clues.
That's funny. I suppose it'd be like that in Europe though, where you just fucking drive the next state over, which every country is like the size of it. You know what I mean? Like it's like you drive the next one over, and all of a sudden all the fucking signs change, all the rules change. Like,
yeah. Yeah, everybody's license plates are different shapes. Sorry, go.
I think it's funny, though. You kind of spoiled it. I mean, not telling us that you actually don't speak French, because there could come a time there where you're so edible, Pause, that you start, like, rambling on. We'd be like, he must be just speaking French. Fucking from Canada. I tore right out. I'm French.
I knew French.
This Minnesota accent.
Yeah, the Minnesotan. Who brought that up? Oh, just Smiley. No one in chat yet. Oh, I'm in top chat. I'll get that fixed.
Yeah, it's just bringing it up. It flipped screens on me. That's some funny shit, though, man. He could have been like, no, I was just speaking French. I get that when I get real buzzed. comes out of me from my childhood, you know.
Yeah, every now and then it pops up.
Just every once in a while. Wee wee.
When I try to speak French, here's the best part: is I don't sound French. I just sound like me speaking French. So like, I'm trying to think of anything. I'm trying to think. Waterloo. That's water. I need a drink of water. Waterloo.
That's more than I know.
That's about as deep as I could go with
I'm
it.
convinced he speaks French.
Confirmed.
Do it. Do it. Let's go. We're going. We got our tour going.
Oh shit! I
Yeah,
gotta
you're
remember to put the oil. He puts the oil on the paper. This is the second time I've rolled this joint.
I picked up this pack of papers a while back. I don't like them. I'm back to the cut corners. That's the money right there. That blue pack all fucking day.
Did you see? I don't know if you guys watch like the zigs or the raw guy. He always has them rolling different. He does different rolling things. I caught one today. They call it the time bomb, but it totally didn't make sense to me because so like
you roll a
they
joint, you
rolled,
stick it
yeah,
in a
he
bowl of
rolled it.
teeth.
He had a pre-roll. Then he took like a hemp wrapper, I think it was like a flavored wrap, and then he laid out like more material, and then like rolled the hemp wrap with bud on the outside of the joint, and then was like had that like slid down to the filter, and then was like gonna smoke that like it was a time bomb, which I get it, the outer one with light, but wouldn't you just be wasting all that? Like unless you got your lips sealed around the outer wrap, you know what I'm saying? The bigger portion of it, you wouldn't be hitting through that, would you? Would it pull through the center? You know what I'm saying? It's burning on the outside of the paper where you're drawing. Would it pull the smoke through? I don't know. I was just thinking in my head, I'm like, that doesn't look like it worked. Like,
yeah,
just a weed.
I'm against it. I don't think so. I think it evaporates out and you're trying to draw it back in, not necessarily, smoking it firsthand, like you said, man. Just like this. Like, okay, I just rolled this joint. Well, you see that big fat wrinkle of fucking oil I put on there. I could have put that on the outside and saved me probably a lot of mess on this roller, but I've kind of come up with this system. I'll show you how to do this right here. I don't even, because it's kind of sealed right now a little bit by the oil. If you pull it tight enough, you create like a little gap right there. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You get that little, just enough to let that oil zing by. You know what I mean? So that's what I'll do. I'll get that oil just close to where she's going to go into that little crack. And then I pull her tight. And then I just kind of like zing her through real quick, like I just did. Just like real fast because I've got it tight and got that gap opened up a little bit there. And yeah, I just think, if I didn't do that, I would be fucking smoking, it would be just vaporizing out into the atmosphere there. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be soaking in like I wanted. I fucked it up.
Yeah, it'd be like trying to drink through a straw and there's a hole in the straw. Like you don't, you know what I mean?
Still got it on my roller. So I had to
looked
back
like
it up.
it looked like a waste of good flour. That's all. I don't know. Some of them rolls they do now are crazy. I get it. A lot of them aren't meant to be smoked, like their artwork or whatever. But like,
I see a lot of those artwork things that get smoked that are incredible. Big fucking gummy bears like the size of my jar here that they're lighting with a fucking blowtorch. Then they smoke.
They burn through them.
They burn through them.
No shit.
No doubt you got like a 3 gram roach at the end of it, right? Because it's that big around, right?
Well, I was gonna say, man, like some of them, yeah, they're packing with ounces and shit. Like some of that artwork ones, like there was an R2D2 they made. It was like 2.5, 3 ounces of bud or something in this fucking R2, and it looked awesome, dude. Like it was cool, but like it looked more like paper mache than anything else. Like I
Yeah,
didn't think they'd be able to smoke it, but maybe that's kick ass if you can
yeah.
find it that way where you could smoke it too.
Weavers, I think they call them, are the fancy blunt roller guys. Get the hemp wraps and fucking sit there for a day and like, look, a dragon.
Yeah, dude.
I spent 40 minutes trying to get that fucker rolled. So.
Right. Yeah, some of that crazy shit. I give him credit, man. There's a lot of fucking, it's badass, but I
That's
always
what
look at it.
Radical
I'm
was
like, you
saying.
never
There's something
smoke.
in it for everybody.
Yeah.
Can't grow, but you're a fancy motherfucker and have some saliva to lick the paper. You can make cool joints. Get
I
at
feel
her.
like, I feel like that should be the first rule of doing like a quality joint art would be like, it's got to smoke, right? Like, I don't know. It's a joint, right? Like, it's got to smoke. I don't
Yeah,
care if it looks like Michael Jordan slam dunking or some shit, but like,
yeah. If you can't smoke
it's
it, you
smoke it.
fail. I
Yeah.
know they do that at the glass competitions too. Like you might have the coolest fucking piece, but if you got a little crack right here, we got to disqualify you. Your piece is flawed. I mean, it's badass and it's beautiful, but you didn't pull off it cracked, right? You didn't pull it off perfectly, so you got to lose.
This is some of that hope oil. I loaded up in here.
So what's that oil? That's like an RSO style stuff, or is it like a distillate? What are we looking at here?
Their FSO.
It's like an RSO. This is completely Mac 1. It was all made from Mac 1. Says it's tested for 74. So it's got a little bit of kick to her. I ate some the other night or the other day before my tattoo, man. Painless. I did too. It was more than a rice, probably maybe about a rice and a half, maybe two, before I went in. But yeah, that ditch didn't hurt at all. It's all right.
Didn't hurt at all. Isn't the whole point to have it hurt though?
Yes, much so. I think it actually aids in. I think it actually speeds up the healing process. To be honest with you.
What speeds it up? The RSO or the having it hurt?
No, the RSO, taking the
Yeah.
RSO before.
My tattoo artist always used to swear by eat some Jello before you come in. Something about the Jello in your skin would make you hold the ink better. I don't know.
Never heard that. When you said it, I thought it was a sugar thing. Because
Could be.
that's a deal too.
Boom's like, I don't know. I like Jello, so I just ate it.
He told me to do it, and I was like,
I
"Fuck it.
fucking like Jello. Whatever.
What do I have to
Sold.
lose?" I'm in.
Oh yeah, who doesn't like Jello? I suppose there's people allergic to it. I shouldn't say that, but
Vegans, they
Totally.
don't fuck with Jello.
oh yeah, it's
Totally took it to that guy. Can I put some weed in it?
Yeah.
had your weed in there, man. So Eagle, when you switch to organics, you're gonna get a tractor like he's got, so you can start composting, start growing horses and rabbits.
No, but
No.
no, nothing against Bad Bunny or nothing now, but I'm half tempted to. I've got where my daughter stays at. Her friend actually, they got a ton of rabbits over there. I actually told that cat they grew outdoors this year, and I told them then, I'm like, man, if I were you, I'd be taking all that rabbit shit and I'd be putting it right over there, around them plants and shit. But the more I hear about it, I actually took the sample packs that he gave me and transplanted it around. I had some laggers over here on some of the seeds I popped that were like kind of not for one reason or another. Same strain they didn't do is they were like lagging behind a little bit. So I sprinkled that Bad Bunny around the top, kind of a little top fed with them girls, and they're catching right back up, man. I'm getting more and more sold there. But what I'm getting to is I'm about ready to tell B, I'm like, tell your roommate I'll take the shit. Just bag it up. When I come see you, I'll just snatch a couple bags of it.
Yeah,
But
rabbit shit's
probably
supposed to be the money too. Rabbit shit's supposed to be what you're after. I think I heard that from Indra actually back in the day that rabbit shit was what he was after.
Yeah, they have
Would that
packets
be-
on that bird too.
would that be being said? Am I better off maybe just buying it like from Bad Bunny like that? Because his is a more dried out product. It might like fresh from the source, inviting like bad shit into my garden.
The only thing I've heard Eagle to watch out for, so like sourcing it direct, like through Bad Bunny, they compost that. And the only thing you like, yes, you can grow in pure bunny shit, but when you're cleaning out a container, you're not just getting bunny shit, you're getting the urine too. And then you get you can have high spikes of stuff from the urine versus just the shit. And that's the part of the conversation that doesn't get said a lot. But so composting, it's a great way to kind of do that. And I know from some of the, like, I guess if there is a downside to bunny shit, it's going to be the sodium that's going to be in there too. So for whatever it's worth, I guess. But yes, man, if you can get fresh bunny shit and start your worm bin on that, or like, I don't know, throw it in the plants, whatever. Compost it for a little bit.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. Is maybe just get it and like bring it up, throw it aside, and start working with it like that. Main thing, just get it here and let it break down, like I said.
Yeah, just get a smart pot, like a fabric pot, start throwing them in there.
I've got a fucking. It's a, gosh, it's got to be 6 foot tall by 8 feet around. Pile of chicken shit that's fucking came with the house out there in a bin that's been there for like 5 years, man. And
Dude,
there was a chicken farm right there,
The older
and
that
that's where
shit
they
gets, the
fucking
better it is
compost.
too.
fuck yeah, dude. That's probably primo shit right there. Because that's the one fear with chicken is the feed and some of the biology, but fresh stuff, it's like too hot. That'd be killer, man. Especially composting out there for 5 years. Then you got bunny mixed with that. You're gonna have the best fucking organic grow of it all, man.
Do it outdoors. Maybe the outdoors get one going next year for sure.
Yeah, I did throw some outdoors just now, but mainly just to get pollen from them. I got a couple boys, so I'm throwing them out there just to let them throw their nuts out there, and when they gets to where there's some pollen coming off them, I collect it and bring a girl up there and pollinate it outside. Bring it back in, whatever.
Nice, hell yeah.
Just get a handful of seeds. Something to fuck around, man. It seems like everybody's doing that now, so that'd be cool too.
It seems like it's part of it, right? Like you should make seeds at least once or twice in your growing career.
Intention makes
Maybe
it.
you don't start making seeds. Maybe you don't buy a pack of this and a pack of that and cross it right off the hammer. But get some looks at some stuff. Find out what you like and what you don't like about the things you do like, and try to fix something. I got a blueberry that's amazing. Smells amazing in the basement right now. but just every time I go in and look at it, it's like, that's going to be so much fucking work to trim. I want to fix the trim problem on it.
So then you looked across it with something that might improve that bud structure.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. The bud structure is fantastic. Like it's big donkey dick, ridiculous size colas, but it's also got more fan leaf than you could believe stuck in there too, right? So if you'd cross it with something to bring that fan leaf down a little bit and maybe not have the exact same giant buds, maybe lose a little there too, but it'd be worth it, I think.
Yeah, I think everybody that grows has made seeds, maybe not everybody, but I think that's inevitable that you're going to have seeds popping out. I think what we're talking is intentionally doing it.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I've made seeds once before. I was not intending to, but if anybody's looking for some sonic screwdriver seeds, I can hook you the fuck up. I can tell you they make fantastic melt. I've never had better melt than that. And I've had a couple buddies grow it out too, and they get the same thing. Just it's the best melt they've ever made. They couldn't believe it.
There you go. We got a giveaway right now. Sounds like Canada.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, I've got a bunch of old. See, that's stuff that I don't even consider to be worked with back then that accidentally crossed. But I've got like tons of pill bottles full of shit like that from back early on, when that mail fucking got through. Some headband crosses, some Agent Orange times like fucking LSD and fucking Holy Grail and a bunch of crazy crosses that were just accidental early on. But now,
LSD by
I've
Bog.
always thought about running them. What's that?
Was the LSD by Bog?
No, I don't know who it was. I know I ordered it from like Barney's Farm or
Okay.
one of the European seed banks way back when. I have to get my book out. God, I can't find the book. I was just talking about that book the other night. I can't remember where I put it. I just had my hands on it. I was telling Jack the other night. Well, I've said it a few times. When I'd run out my strains, I would when I bought the seeds, I would actually like print out the page, all the description, pictures of the bud shots, all that, and then I would laminate all that. And then when I went into the provisioning centers with whatever I had, and they had questions, I would just refer them to the book. Oh, this is page 6. There you go. And it was like all the strains I had, which at the time were like 28. And if I had it or not right then and there, I'd always tell them, well, go ahead and look through there. And if you see something you like, then let me know, and I'll keep you in mind for when that rounds up. I know that you're interested, and I'll check back with you first. But it was always that book, though.
So, Boom, you taking us through a tour or what?
I just got my ice maker going and it shut off, so I got to fill it back up. I figured I could pop off, or I could just walk around and you guys would leave me alone. I guess I was wrong.
I'll leave you alone, man. That's cool.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Like, oh, we're getting the tour. Everybody loves the garden tours.
Speaking of the garden there, man, day 3 of the girls behind me, and Looking pretty good. So far, so good. So I need to talk to a fuck. Oh yeah, it's tomorrow. Sergeant Pepper and the light guy will be here. I'm curious to know. When I was talking to Michigan Native the other night, man, he was saying that he was hinting to the fact I could more safely bump up them drivers because they were running 220 and not
What do you mean
be
by bump them up? Like increase the wattage to them?
yeah. Well, I turn up the driver
Right.
a little bit,
Fuck yeah.
right? That's what I'm saying. He said that you could do it because it was some. I gotta go back and listen to it. Something because it was running at 220 that you could overclock it basically without no extra damage for some reason. I don't know, but I can turn up that light with no damage.
I wonder if that's something
Maybe.
to do with the amperage because, like, isn't that what
Yeah,
your amperage drops
that's what
and
he
your
was saying.
voltage increases? Right?
Basically,
Man,
something like that.
Yeah. That was my former life as shit, not Drew Blank. Who is on saying that all the time? That was my former life.
Does that do it every time? I wonder if it does it on camera. I'm not watching it live, but do we all rotate every time somebody camera's off?
I don't know.
Not that time. Try it, Smiley. Camera off for a second. Yep, you and Boom just flip places.
You didn't on
What
my
the hell?
screen. I don't know, but it's funny. Yeah, it's 320. Cheers. So I got a
Cheers.
unicorn poop too, DLP. So cheers to that. Stinky.
Yeah, that Munson sound pretty good.
Yeah, that was weird with the late flower or the late nanners. I'm not a big fan of that, but I don't know. The way he was describing the smoke kind of had me thinking, fuck yes. Because I want to get something in that like old school flavor category like that. Get kind of I don't know, man. I don't know how else to describe it, but there's definitely different like earth tones that are really intriguing to me. And it seems like that's where my palate's at. Like I got a bunch of fruity shit, and I've kind of been on that for a minute. And I got some gas. I want to get like coffee and chocolate, and some of them like just I don't know. You know what I'm talking about?
I can appreciate that. I'm not there yet, but I can appreciate it.
Yeah, I think my next little pheno hunt, I'm gonna pop all my Northern Lights crosses. I got a sour boggle gum by Bog that's got Northern Lights in it. I've got a Northern Lights to Romulan that I'd like to pop. I've got just a Northern Lights seed, by different companies too, right? So I figured that'd be a good way to work through it, pop a couple of similar things by different people and, get some eyes on it. I had a skunk Northern Lights haze cross way back in the day that was really cool. Made me buy a carbon filter. I was like, okay, this is a problem. We need a carbon filter.
So boom, when you say like, so you're gonna cross all these Northern Light 5 crosses. What are you looking at? Are you looking to wind up with just one that you think represents Northern Lights the best, or are you looking to like out of the selection of phenos, how would you govern what you're gonna kind of pick there?
That's a great question. I wouldn't know. It would come down to what do I like the best, right? So it'd be whatever I decide to eliminate something for, like that doesn't stand up under its own weight worth a damn. And is annoying to grow the whole time and it's only okay, that's probably not coming back for a second run. Fuck it. Get rid of that. I don't get time to run it again, right? So this one's pretty easy to work with, and I really, really liked it. Well, that'll stick around, that kind of thing. But as far as that's not Northern Lights, I wouldn't eliminate it for that, right? Because I wouldn't really know, to be honest. It's not like I have a Northern Lights number 5 cut around handy that I see all the time. So.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it would come down to what I like. I'm not particularly looking for that's a classic Northern Lights. I'm looking for that's a cool.
Definitely seems the trendy one to say now.
Yeah, well, it's one of the classics, right? Like if you're talking old school, you're talking Skunk, you're talking Haze, you're talking Northern Lights.
Northern Lights and White Widow were the first two. I was like, what? There's different kinds? They don't come in brown bricks? Like what? Yeah.
I think it's funny how we're coming back around where they were actually trying to hide those terps there for a while. And now we're coming back around like we're wearing them as a badge of honor and shit. Want to be the loudest house on the block and shit if it were like security permitted and shit. Just like, yeah. Fucking that stank right there, my place. Hell yeah, I can barely get in there without my eyes hurting. I know it's bad. It's bad, I know.
Sleep so good at night. Just pumping terpenes up off your room at night to your bedroom.
What a world when you could have that conversation with your neighbor. Just seriously be like, yeah, I know I can barely sleep in there. It's just like my eyes. I wake up. I gotta take allergy medicine. But it's so good. I know. It's terrible. You can smell it down here? Really? That's awesome.
New record.
Yeah. Yeah.
Johnson spelled it 4 houses down. 4 houses? No shit.
On a good day, you can smell it in town. Them days are coming.
Boom. Been speaking French.
In a Minnesotan accent, it's coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was the natural progression for everybody, like, or for me anyway. It was like looking at all these pitchers and high times and like killer ass weed, winning cups and shit. And then like once it seemed like once it got more acceptable to grow, that was the first thing I noticed was like 5 people that I knew had White Widow. You know what I mean? And then like I wanted to smoke it because I'd always heard about it. I never tried it, whatever, and it was around, right? So like I got it from one person, didn't really like it was okay. And the next person was like, it was, you know, but they were all like totally different. And that was when it dawned on me, like, you know, like why would all these be totally different like that? And that's kind of what starts you down that rabbit hole of like, oh, there's different phenos, they're brothers, sisters, all that. Got it, you know. Oh, the environments matter. Oh, what they fed it mattered. Oh, like there's all these different little rabbit holes you kind of progress through. It's funny.
Yeah, I was on my second grow when I figured that out. I popped a 4-pack of Jack Herrera crossed to cheese, and I had 3 different plants out of 4. So I was like, okay, this one's way skinny, this one's way fat, and these 2 look the same. What's going on here? And that's how you figure out what a pheno is. And it's like, okay, I didn't know that. That's going to make this a lot harder.
I just want to throw this out here because it might be the oil or what, or my fucked up sense of humor, because in my head, I'm a funny fucker sometimes. But I'm just telling you, content creators out there, anybody that makes a fucking Canadian-based show, comedy show, and names it Minnesota I'm fucking watching that shit. I want they gotta never hit to the fact that they're in Canada just the whole time, just like it takes place in Minnesota, and see how many fucking people catch on to that shit.
Oh, in Minnesota, don't you know?
I think that shit would be fucking hilarious, man. Like almost, what's that show? Fucking something Kenny, Letter Kenny, that kind of show, but all Canada, but fucking Minnesota is the title. No, I think I will watch. I would fucking watch that shit. I think it'd be fucking hilarious.
Oh, I thought you were talking about new programming coming to the Eagle Gardens channel.
There ain't no Eagle Gardens shit. But it would be funny if somebody made that shit. I would watch it, that's for sure.
Yeah. I don't know what was happening with Koski there at the beginning. Somebody hacked him or something. That's fucked up how people can do that shit. I don't know. On his name, it came up saying some rude ass shit. I noticed it at first. So I was going to jump on it. Then I was like, I don't know. Maybe somebody else in chat will jump on it. But yeah, then he was saying he got hacked or something. It was weird.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. What is going on with was it Smoking Girl Fraser? It's he was in the last chat. It sounded like he was. I don't know what was going on. Last I read there, it was like, "Are you okay?" It sounded like talking to
Fucking
cops
muted.
now,
Jesus.
some shit like that.
Yeah, it's on his Instagram. He witnessed a drive-by. No one was hit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, fucked up, eh?
Still scary shit, though, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
Speaking of the guns,
Sorry, I asked.
Yeah, it was scary shit, right? Fucking, I ain't trying to get shot at. No, thank you.
I was just thinking of like the last time I heard gunshots, and it was like in Alaska, or when we'd made a trip to Alaska. My girlfriend's sister was getting married. And, during the wedding, like they're saying their vows and like all the whole ceremony, and fucking somebody's out there just fucking big old rifle shots going off during the wedding. I was just cracking up. I'm like, only out in Alaska, right? Like out in fucking no man's land, having a wedding. That's what you get.
Yeah.
Oh, you come up here, they shoot like every fucking weekend. In fact, it's perfectly legal for me to go pump my shotgun into the fucking. I've got a shooting hill right outside the here. Any time of day, I can go out there, fucking pump that fucking that hill full of lead, and nobody really says shit off these parts. More than likely, you get your neighbor to go, man, I got some. I got rounds. Let's keep it on that. Yeah. Just kind of show up out of nowhere. We shooting? Hell yeah.
They all got one in the back window of their pickup, you know.
Just out of nowhere. Morning. Oh, what's up, man? You just look over. He's just there right next to you. Hell yeah, I heard you
Got a man
shooting.
in the field. Smoking Grow Fraser says they already caught him. There you go. Sleep easy.
Good.
It's kind of a bitch thing to do. Just drive by and shoot. Come on, man. Yeah, that's true. Devin, guns aren't scary. People are. That still blows my mind though that they're like I wouldn't be. I mean, I learned gun safety. I don't own one, but like just having one sit in a room, like, or just the inanimate object sitting there will freak people the fuck out. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, that doesn't just jump off the wall and shoot at fucking people on its own will. And like, It's not. You're not gonna point at it and call it a name, and it jumps off and shoots you. It's not. It doesn't happen that way. It still takes a person.
Yep.
You're right, Smiley. Besides that, firearms are illegal for us cannabis owners. And fucking, besides that, I'm, especially here in the Grove, I am never fucking, I'm sitting right here, and I bet you, no word of a lie, I got one. Almost pulled the
I thought he
off
was
of
going
that
to
one.
go into, I've got like 12
Two.
guns right here, but no, they're machetes.
3. 4. And I know there's at least 2 on the way out of the door.
Oh, that a knife? Not a knife.
I can legally possess these things in my grow.
Yeah, swords are allowed.
It might be shaking some heads when they come in here and go, what the fuck you got me knives for?
I thought it was illegal to have a concealed weapon. Like, you couldn't have your concealed carry permit and your medical card, but you're saying you can't have them at all?
Not supposed to, realistically. I mean, you can go out and buy one, but you better not check some boxes when you're there.
Well, that's fucked
they're
up.
Gonna ask. They can't look it up. They have to go by your word because of the HEPA laws. But if you check them boxes, you're more than fucking sure gonna get denied. And and the other bitch about that, here's the other catch about that, Smiley, is they cannot be in here. They cannot be in here. I mean, if you're crazy enough to, go out and, hear me out, brother.
Don't put them in the fridge by your beers.
You can have them, even if you were like locked up in the, next to your bed, you are still really not supposed to. But if they're in your grow, if they're in your garden, oh no. You are stacked major charges now. Major charges if they fire a firearm in your grow. Major charges. I mean, that's like putting
idiotic, though.
tripling your charge, basically.
So if I'm prescribed to opiates, do they not let me get a gun then?
Nope, just with cannabis. That's the fucked up thing right there. Just cannabis.
Yeah, that's what makes me mad about some of that stuff. When most people too, when they smoke cannabis, if you had a gun and were thinking of doing something with it to hurt somebody else, a lot of times you smoke a joint and you're like, it's not really that big a deal, I guess. Totally changes it. How many
went through a total fucking...
You're mad as a hornet and you fucking smoke a joint and you're like, whatever, I'm going to go over here and do this thing now.
I went through a total fucking crossbow phase too. I got like little fucking 7-inch darts. Fucking, and I've got a fucking nice full-size crossbow. Just to avoid that firearm thing there. Again, I like the silence of it all too. That's the other part. Yeah, your friend's not even gonna know until I fucking sneak up on your ass. Oh shit. That's for real though. I got a couple of those close by too. The only bitch about the crossbow though is it's terrible on them to keep them drawed. Drew back. It's terrible on the bow to keep it constantly cocked. And at least the motherfucker I got, oh my god, that thing's fucking, it's got a draw to it. It takes me putting that fucker on my foot and damn near both hands. And at that point, man, you hold on, motherfucker! I swear. And heaven
second I gotta
forbid you
sit on
like
the
snap
ground.
that bitch and you're like in the load process, yeah,
Not
right
as
on your leg or
intimidating as
something.
the shotgun with the.
Ah!
Not near as intimidating. You go. That's like the most recognizable sound too. Somebody was telling me that, like the shotgun rack and like fucking run, man. You don't even need that bullet in it. Just rack the motherfucker. Better get out of here.
Very
I really
true.
don't feel like drywalling, but I will.
Yeah, there's shit.
$420. Eagle be like, can you stop robbing me so I can reload my bow? Can I get you guys to some single line, everybody in a line? We got one shot here with this motherfucker.
You just need a 60-pound Bravo. You'd be fine with that. You get like 6 shots off before they knew what happened. And it'd be silent. No click.
Well, the gun, the hold on. It needs a new bow.
Rifles? What size bullet did an air rifle shoot, Page Farms? That's like the little CO2 can ones.
This bitch but here when she was new was bad. This little fucker right here, the little fucking 7-inch dart when she was new. Now it takes no time at all to load this motherfucker. Bing.
Yeah, you're gonna make them limp and make them mad.
Damn it, now I gotta fire this bitch. Wow, that's broken.
Bing, motherfucker, bam, bam. That's the problem with some of those. Like you just hit them and then they're pissed at you, and then they really got a gun. They got a reason.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, man.
He shot me with a dart.
Right? I got a fucking dart in my arm, you son of a bitch.
Oh, that's funny shit. Funny shit.
So yeah, I'm gonna do a little pollen collection. I'm kind of digging on that this year. I got like, I was looking at it. Actually, I'll probably have time to sex 3 other seed germs that I got going on, and any boys out of there, I can throw them outside. Still, probably. I mean, fuck, what would it really matter? I mean, they'll, even if they run into October or whatever, it ain't gonna matter if I'm just trying to collect pollen off them. Just get a sack.
Yeah, the pollen should come early too, right? You don't need to wait 56 days for your pollen. You get that at like by day 30, you're out. Right?
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Spontaneous idea, but I'm kind of geeked about it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Why not, for sure.
Yeah, I can just take a little clone, flip the girl clone that I want to hit the pollen to, and just have like a rooted clone that I flip, and it'll throw like, half ounce worth of bud and pollinate that. I'll have 100 seeds, maybe 50 seeds, whatever. I don't know how it works. I've never done it.
Microbreeding.
Yeah, man, like just to have that shit that nobody else has got, like Rascal was talking about. Like, I don't know, just to have, not to do it to sell and not to be a breeder, but to just be like smoking with somebody and they go, "Ooh, dude, this is fucking really good. What is this one?" Be like, yeah, it's the shit I did. That's why you did yours too. It's a natural progression, I think.
Yeah.
No.
I like the aspect that you collected yours, so just to wisely use. sourcing out a few different males, calling them out as you want them. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Male pollen's hard to come by, that's for sure.
Well, for years I've always wasted. I'm thinking that too. Like I hate cutting the plants down. Like for like even shitty clones and whatever. I'm just not a big fan of killing them. I always look at them and I'm like, I just want to see them do good. You know what I mean? Like, so even the boys, I've always felt bad about pulling them out. In fact, to be honest with you, I don't even cut them right away. I pull them out of the room and I leave them sit and I look at them for like weeks before I cut them. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
I do that same shit. I let them get real dangerous before I cut them down. It's always a shame too, because like you'll take them off all the water and like sit them in the corner and let them go a little longer. And they always stay so healthy looking. They never start to fade out. Right?
Yeah, dude.
Fuck, they're so fucking healthy. God damn it.
It is too, because the boys get real vigorous, I think, too. Like, I don't know. It seems like well, there is something to that, like the stretch, like they want to get higher than the girls, so they're gonna shoot as tall as they can. It's kind of their natural thing, but yeah, there's something to that where the boys definitely shine. It's funny.
No, not me. I'm fucking brutal out with it. I don't take it in the other room. I'm fucking the father of 3 fucking beautiful fucking daughters. And I take it probably that approach to it because I'm still on the like more aspect of it to where I'm doing it right there in front of the girls. And I'm like, YouTube this. I want the others to see this. You girls are fucking protected. There will not be another one coming up in my house doing this shit right here.
Better get your dick back in your pants.
Say mercy with the girl, that boy in this garden, man. Fucking, he gotta go. He gotta go right now, abruptly. Abruptly. Oh, you got your dick out? Come here. You gotta go. Oh, shit. I smoke too much fucking weed sometimes. I swear to gosh.
I'm never nice to the kids. I think it is funny when the boys come over, they're all nervous and shit. Like, but when they first come over, you can't be nice to them. You have to just be like, "Fuck is this?"
Oh, never.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I know if I know that boy's coming, I've got the fucking hand gripper right here. I've done pumped this about 50 times, all day long, just squeezing this thing. So it's just that handshake's just firm. Just you
Veins
do
are all pumped up in your arm and shit too, so you look all ripped like
For
it's
sure.
all swelled up.
Slap my face a couple times before I fucking hit open the door. How you doing? Just send him running to the fucking door and shit.
Buddy of mine has quite the gun collection. And he target shoots all the time. Like he's an avid target shooting guy. But he said it was beautiful. Like it wasn't even intentional. He's like totally not even intentional. He was just cleaning up after he was out shooting whatever. But he's like he disassembles the gun, gets it all clean, and he's like putting it back together. As his daughter's walking in with a friend or whatever, he's like, just as it was like, it was like that natural point. And then he turns around, he's like, oh, hey. And the dude's like, holy shit. He's got his table laid out with all the guns he's cleaning and shit, just racking one up. I was just like, oh my God, dude. Scare the fuck out of a kid.
Oh, I did that to Brittany's, the first boy that fucking tried to hang out late. This is no word of a lie. I was fucking. This is a true fucking story. She's like fucking 20, maybe 20. Yeah, I want to say 19, 20. Good enough age to where whatever. But still living in under my house. You know what I mean? My rules. You fucking doing that shit in my house, that's for sure. And so I'm thinking to myself, this is the first one to test me too. So I'm like, hey, he came over and he's hanging out for a little while, and they're like hanging out in their bedroom all night watching movies, which I'm not digging at all. So I remember that as soon as that door shut,
Watching
fucking
movies.
it was on. Yeah, it was on as soon as that door shut. Fucking, but so so fucking, I'm like just doing already, and it's starting to get like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like start sending some fucking text messages and shit, and yeah, it's about time. I'm still watching the movie.
Fuck out.
Hour or so goes by. Time to go. Can he stay the night?
No.
Fuck no. Fuck no. 3:45 comes around. Time to go.
I guess you got different hours, but I'd be like 10:30 rolls around.
She is 20. She is 20. You know what I mean? I fucking, at this point, I actually just sent the fucking picture of the fucking pistol that I don't have. Fucking all cocked. Fucking sent back to. It's time for him to go. Next thing I know, I hear that fucking. Yeah, yeah, that's right. She's like, you didn't have to be a dick about it. I'm like, obviously I did.
Right? Obviously. That's my answer every time too. And they're like, you didn't have to be a jerk. I'm like, well, obviously you made me. I asked you several times. Why's it gotta be that way? Fuck. That's the funniest line too. I do feel like I catch myself saying what my dad would say all the time too. Shit. Especially, you ever get that where you're like not pissed off, but you're kind of riled up about something. You know what I'm saying? Like it just comes right out, and like the minute it comes out of your mouth, you're like, motherfucker. Dad used to say that shit all the time.
Oh man, them moments are coming. Dad moments. I panicked the other day as I'm getting older. Just the other day, I shit you not, and I'm not even there yet. I'm just like, it's coming. I'm standing in line the other day and fucking, I look over and fucking see Seniors Day. I look over and I see the fucking age, and I'm like, 55. God damn, that's like coming, like, it's not like now, but like that's, I can see it, man. Fucking
Closer
what?
than it was
Senior?
further away.
Yeah, I about fucking cried walking out of that place thinking how close I was to that fucking. Oh man, what the fuck?
It does seem young for seniors. I don't know. Don't even
Right?
retire until
It
62.
was 65.
Right, you don't even
Damn.
retire until 62. 72 now for more people.
Sad.
Like we're ever gonna retire. Fuck. I don't plan to. I might dial it
That's
down,
when you
a bit,
die.
but I'm always gonna have plans. So I don't know. Is that retiring then? Like I don't know. I'll be trying to grow in the
Firm
nursing
believer.
home. Like leave me the fuck alone. My tent in the closet and shit. Are you trying to grow again? We told you. Get kicked out again. Damn it. Nosy.
All right, can you hear yourself when you talk?
No.
Say something.
Say something. Say something. Did it echo?
Boom.
I can hear you just fine, but you guys can't hear yourselves?
No, I don't hear myself in my own headphones, if that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Cool.
Oh, you took your earplugs out. I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah, I don't hear mine either.
Now I just got to figure out where I did with its fucking charger. Oh, there they are.
Yep.
So you guys got anything special in store for this week?
Ooh. You know, actually, I gotta finish one fucking pot yet that I gotta transplant, and I say it like that because I did it. I did like 12 or 16 of them, but they anyway. One, I ran out of the stuff I needed, so the last fucking one. That's why I say it that way because it's kind of frustrating. But anyway, that's my project is to finish that, and then. Try to plan if I want to mix more soil or re-amend. I don't know.
I would mix more just because you can always re-amend. Might as well have some, getting good, right? Aging, if you will.
I
You never
thought
know
that
what.
too, but the COVID's got some of my shit unavailable, so I don't know.
More of a reason to try to get something going. This one might just be the beginning of it being harder. Might as well start sourcing it now.
True. I got enough to probably make another yard, but I was gonna try to do 2 more, and yeah. So we'll see. I don't know. Fun shit, man. And it's a long day mixing, dude. That's a long day mixing, so that's a hard 8 hours for sure. I pay for it, so pay for it in my back and blisters. But it's the love of it, man. You got to get the blood, sweat, little tears in there.
And I'm looking forward to things are rotating again. I'll be able to up pot that tent behind there, the other LED tent. I'm gonna change some things around in that one and reload her up with the Godiva and Orange Blossom and the Kineos. And then I've already got some another rounds ready for that. And I got Jack's #2 and Can of Queen's Manja Delight coming behind that. And then I'm thinking about actually trying to sneak in a couple others as I wean out a couple males, sneak in one more strain. I forgot I got so much fire sitting around here, man. I'm like, God, it's hard not to just keep going at this point and just kind of try to keep as little as possible unless it's just overwhelming right now. You know what I mean? Unless it's just punching me in the face, it's going to be hard to keep shit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just went through my seed collection last night and it's like, okay, if I picked 4 to go on right now, what would they be? And then I just got a shipping confirmation for seeds that I bought last night. So that's all I'm doing now.
Do you really ever plan on popping all the seeds in your library?
Well, I've stopped buying 10 packs is my answer, you know. I got time to take a look at it, and if I got 2 more seeds to take a look at after that, I'm probably good with that. I don't need a full fucking 10 pack anymore. But yeah, no, probably not. There's probably stuff that I'm not going to get around to.
Yeah, I came to that realization too, but I don't know. I just bought more too.
Yeah. Who knows?
It's not.
Someday, maybe.
Dude,
Someday
it's a
I'll
good
write
deal,
it down.
man. I don't know. What am I supposed to do, man? It's a good deal. Dude was throwing it out there.
That's the thing. As I fucking get older, man, I'm fucking thinking that the chances cracking older seeds will be fucking, you know, an easier thing. So why not hoard them for a minute? At least a little bit.
I do look at it a little that way too, Eagle. Like maybe some point they're not going to be so easy to order or obtain, and it might be a benefit to have a box sitting in your safe that you can always fall back on. You know what I mean?
Couple regular packs, so if things come down to it, you can make some shit instead of being stuck with femmes.
I do tend for the regulars. I don't know. Maybe that's the old school kind of thing, but I don't know, man. That's just always been in me that the regs were the better way to go. It's the way I was taught by the old guys, and like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And I know back in the day, they were a little afraid of femmes, but you know, I know they're way better now, and I know they're fine.
Yeah. Subcool said that he thought regular seeds were better, so I was like, fuck it, I'll give your Cherrygasm a run. And I ran 5 Cherrygasm and 4 other things, and the Cherrygasm were double the height in the same amount of time. So I was like, okay, yeah, he's right. Exactly what he said. They're way more vigorous. You get there way quicker with them. Okay. So I was sold for a while, but every once in a while you're like, I got room for 2 fucking things, and I don't want to pop 4 seeds and end up with 1 or 4, because it's almost worse to end up with 4, right? Fuck, now I got to pick which 2 and keep 2 around, and start feeling bad.
Yeah, and everybody's situation is a little different. Like I get a purpose for a fem seed. You know what I mean? There's definitely, just like for autos, there's situations where that makes the most sense. I get it. It's just for me, and I don't know, man. It's just that old school thing. Like I think even like in autos, like no matter how well they can stabilize that, it's still you're adding genetics, and in my mind, it's like when you add something, something else kind of goes away. You know what I mean? So like the whole idea, like, oh, I'm gonna push crystals on the plant or whatever, and or bud size or whatever it is. I think there's some hidden part of that that you kind of lose when you push. Like it's a spider web. Like if you pull one end of it, the other end kind of goes in. You know what I mean? So maybe you lose protein or something in the cannabinoid profile because whatever you got a way bigger bud than you normally naturally would have. But what did you lose? That's.
While we were sitting there talking about seeds, I was looking around and I was thinking, this is a problem. As there's 20 right here.
That you have
There's
to pop
20.
yet?
These are just new. These are just what's sitting on top of the fucking desk that I fucking to be considered list right there. Fucking couple of them have been dropped, but man, I mean they're stacking up, man. They're stacking up. And I sit there and fucking all the time, like, man, I want to pop them, but some I'll pop. I've actually started to turn some down just because I don't want to sit on some. You know what I mean? I'm starting to feel bad. The ones that anymore, I'm either very selective on if I have somebody send some to me because I want to. If I'm gonna get sent it, I want to run it. But the ones I buy and put up, I don't buy. They don't bother me because I've made the conscious choice to pull money out of my pocket and do whatever the fuck with them. But it's different when somebody sends them to you with high hopes that you're gonna run them, and then to just take them and then just throw them in my vault and whatever. That's kind of sucky. So if I'm not really gonna run them anymore, I kind of like respectively I'd like to take them, but you know what I mean. You're better off sending them to somebody else that can run that shit right now for you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, when I got hit up to test, my room was empty, so I was like, "Yeah, you caught me. I have nothing even popped, so send them and I can pop them. You're in luck." Because if I was like, if I just popped, like if a week ago I popped a 10-pack, I would have been like, I can't help you. I got fresh seeds. I can't be running twice.
Yeah, that's my problem. I got like 9 different ones I'm hunting through at different stages right now. So I'm deciding on 2 of them. And yeah, right behind it, you got another 2. Got 3 more I'm cloning. 2 more I just popped.
Yeah.
You gotta space it out though. I got enough to keep. I figure every other month you can do it, right? It should put you right on pace every other month.
Yeah.
And
That's what I'd like to do is every other run, I'd like to have, half of it dedicated to looking through 4 new things.
I like that.
I have a certain number I dedicate to my new seeds. And every time I pull down a male, I'm like, woo, woo, a new seed. I try to back them off till I got at least got 4 or 5. But as soon as I get to that number, there comes another pack. There you go. Try to keep them all full.
The timing of that though, like you get stacked up in veg. Like I know you've seen that. I've run into that too, where they like, I don't know. You got to kind of time it, or man, like they'll get huge on you in veg, because you're always stuck waiting for the ones in flower to finish. Like that's the part where you're like caught off guard by, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, oh fuck, these things still got 3 more weeks to finish in flower, and these bushes got to do something here.
Yeah, then you got to give them a nasty haircut that they don't like. You know what I mean? They never like that severe topping before you have to throw them in.
Well, I don't like stunting them like that, man. Like it's almost like if they're gonna go run a marathon, you know what I mean? And you're like fucking like cut their diet right away and like right before it, like that matters happens the day before they run the marathon, just like it does for them plants and veg. Like I'm not a big fan of cutting them a bunch. I'm not a big fan of slowing them down. Like I want to up pot them in time to where they're ready. You know what I mean? They're never root bound. They're never stressed by that. And you want to get them under a bit, more light as they get bigger, and then they're never. It's never overpowering, but it's never leaving them to where there's less of a potential they could have had. You know what I mean?
Motherfucker, I just realized I was in Top Chat. Why is that even a fucking thing? Why is Top Chat even a thing?
I know why. Just to bug you, Ego.
Oh, it's not just me. It's not just me.
They made it just to make people frustrated. I do that shit all the time too.
Nice.
Oh, seeds.
I'm pretty sure I've got all what I need of that gear.
What is around? Like, what's going on now? So, I mean, the breeders that were working for them are still breeding, but what's under TGA's label then?
Jelly Bean, Agent Orange, Brian Berry.
So that's all chilled? Is that all?
Yeah, that was all. Well, that's what she was awarded.
Black Dahlia, Black Cherry Soda. Those were in hers too.
Yeah.
Awarded?
Oh. Well, yeah. She got the rights to that, right? Because they had to split assets. So Sub got like Quirkle and Space Queen and Vortex.
I understand there's value. I'm not taking away, but it's a different game when like, we're talking about doing little breeding things and they got rights to the fucking genetics,
Yeah, there's
That's
no
all.
rights, but like what they got was the marketing behind it. I think more than anything, right?
Yeah.
Like the company put a lot of money into the whatever you want to call it, the flash, the artwork, the marketing, the magazine articles. So that's what they got the rights to. But
Sorry, I didn't mean to turn it forward. That always blows my mind when it's like, oh, these are proprietary. They're ours. So,
yeah, that's fine. These jelly beans are mine. Those jelly beans are yours.
right. Fucking seeds, man. Let's rock it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, 411.
Hey, to Mark's question about the grow off, though, he was asking earlier in chat. You guys were talking, so I kind of neglected it about the grow off. It isn't a grow off, a grow along. As soon as I get the seeds in hand, I will be taking addresses, which should be soon. I'm just not taking no addresses until Joel sends me over the stock. And then it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong.
What are you going with?
Yeah, what's going to be the premise of it, Eagle?
Just the grow along to maybe just kind of try to get everybody to hopefully pop in the same time would be cool. But I think it would be cool to for the experienced growers and the newbies to grow along without threat of a contest or failure, to be able to like one another kind of teach each other, each one teach one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If the newbies have questions, we're running the same strains to be
I'm
able
running
to
3065. You're running 3070. We're both using the same nutrients. Yours are growing twice as fast as mine. Maybe I should bump my humidity up a little bit. That'd be neat.
So when do we meet up to all smoke them then?
Ooh,
that'd be
right here,
that's
any night.
yeah. Oh, that would be cool. Oh yeah. Yes.
Everybody that finishes gets to show up on the panel, do a live taster. Fucking
There
boom.
you go. There you go. You were great minds think along. We do like a fucking Fumi style show, a taster episode where everybody we do one of them fucking panel cluster fucks where there's 50 of us on all at once smoking along and talking and shit. Yeah. One fucking large social fucking smoke off.
There you go.
How many addresses am I taking? It depends on how many beans I'm able to score will determine how many addresses I take. So that is to be determined yet, because it is working on like well, he offered to donate, so but I'm gonna extend out and try to get as many as I can. So I'm gonna try for like a donate buy, you know what I mean, to try to try to get as many as I can, to be honest with you, and extend the many people out that can enter or grow along. So, yeah,
I dig it.
should be in the next week.
I like it.
So is there like as a breeder, is there like a it probably doesn't it probably matters per strain, the size of plant, but I'm just like, do they know have kind of a guesstimate on seeds, number of seeds? Like somebody like Subcool, he's bred
Subcool
so many
know what he's
fucking
gonna get. Yeah.
times, like like, oh man, this is a good pound set. These are gonna be fucking so many pounds of whatever.
I would presume that a good sized plant is able to create anywhere to 5,000 seeds easy on a good run.
And what would you
Which,
say that'd be like a
I
pound?
feel like Sub would tell you he'd do a lot better than that. I feel like I've heard him say 20,
it's
15,000
usually towards
is a
10.
light plant.
Yeah, 10. Yeah, 10. But I'm being more realistic
Yeah.
for.
He's growing giant plants too when he was doing it, right? So
That's what I was gonna say. It matters the size of the plant, just like your bud yield.
exactly, yeah.
If you're running for, if you're breeding for seed, then your yield would be your weight of your seed instead of like the weight of your flower. And that's kind of what I was getting at. Is like,
The number of viable seeds, yeah.
yeah. I mean, like, does that correlate with like amount of light and shit like that too? Just like flower size does, or is it? I don't know. I guess
Yeah. Sun-grown seed has bigger seeds than LED grown seed, for example.
Strain matters a lot too.
Yeah.
Strain matters for sure.
I was looking at some of my Romulan seeds that I have, and they are the biggest fucking seeds I have ever seen by like fourfold probably. Probably the next bigger seed, it would take 4 of them to make one of these fucking Romulan seeds. It's crazy.
yeah, it's some big old beans. The Mimosa Max Snapper were like huge, fucking dragon eggs. But jeez.
Yeah, it's wild.
I tell you, some of the fucking best looking beans. I've got some right here in front of me. I've seen in a while, and it's funny. I know it's gonna sound weird, but some of the fucking sexiest fucking beans I've seen in a long time. I don't even see if we get these bitches to focus. Oh, you see them right there? They focus
Yeah.
pretty good. You see how
See 'em,
nice
see 'em.
and
They're
dark
nice and
they
dark.
are. Oh, they're huge, and the fucking nice. The striping on them is just as dark as them fucking seeds. Here's some more.
That's what I like is
But
when you get that real nice striping look on them. That's
yeah,
They look like a little watermelon.
yeah.
yep. As soon as I fucking seen them, I pulled them out. I was like, oh, those are beautiful. Even the ones I had from the Fort Jefferson, I'm pretty sure it was that I got sent. Man, a lot of the North Star beans were really. There you go. Just as I said it. That's funny. As I looked up, man, Smoke and Grow Frazier said Fort Jefferson are nice.
Oh
Those were
yeah.
beautiful. Fat
Well,
beans.
he's doing outdoor pollination, isn't he, Joel? Right? He grows his outside.
He grows outside, but I'm not sure if he does his pollination outdoors. I don't want to
No?
speak on something I don't know.
No,
To be honest with you.
no. I could have him confused. I'm pretty stoned. I know Mean Gene does his outside. I'm almost 100% positive on that.
Dude, I'm stoked I finally got some preborn seeds. Actually, that's one of the packs I just ordered was he did a cross with Ghost OG, so I snagged some of those. But
What's
yeah.
the cross to?
Sky Gyro, and then the other ones I cracked were from CJ Apple, and they were the oh fuck, now I'm drawing a blank. Sky Color Kush F3, I believe.
You got that Dab song queued up, Eagle? It's 419.
Oh, it's always queued up.
Got,
I don't have
got
my
a
desk ready.
soundboard with just only fucking that on it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got
I
400
did
buttons,
find
only one.
the crickets earlier, but it'd be cool to have a sound button, the whole board.
Yeah. I was looking at some prolific Coast seeds yesterday too. It's Coma stuff, and he works with Ghost OG a lot. At least everything I seem to that seemed to be for sale on this site. It was all Ghost OG at some point.
It's all gas, man. The one I got is like,
Oh, it's time, boys.
Cheers, guys.
Intermission. What's up, Peter Griffin?
oh, 420. I haven't tried Alien Road. There's a lot of people talking about it.
Sorry if that's too loud, smiling. It's intermission, man.
How's this freaking doing?
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers, you got.
Cheers, guys.
Sorry, I wasn't aware we were not allowed to talk during the song.
Oh, you totally are. You totally are.
I just muted it so you didn't have to listen to me cough. That was a little bit of French right there, stumbly.
No, it was more over. Sometimes you back away a little bit from the mic and you get a little quiet. So it sounded more on my end like you were trying to talk, you know what I mean? It was like, fucking damn song. Damn thing's so fucking loud, I can't even talk over this motherfucker.
Not at all. No. Smoking Joe Frazier, he said, ordered from Brothers Grimm. I got the Grimm glue, and I got his, what is it? The G13 by Genius, I think is the cost. G13, something like that.
Yeah. Genius is his mail.
That Grimm glue sounded good as fuck, dude, when he was describing it. So
What's the Grim Blue?
that's a Gorilla Glue cross that he did to Cindy 99.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
He was describing, I forget, cedar wood fucking flavors and weird shit. That I was like, ooh, I'm popping that.
Yeah, I got a Durban Poison to Cinderella 99. That was one that made my 4. That was the only one that didn't have Northern Lights in it, actually, that was going to make it.
Oh, man. I can't believe there's still 56 watching right now. Man.
We talk about Boom Farms is on here.
True that. True that. It always makes me smile. It does, man. See you guys hanging out, fucking. I'm like, man, it's always so hard to even think about it, trying to fucking, and I'm not in no hurry, by the way. It's always like, man, how you want to hang? How do you slam the door on 56 people?
Yeah, it's hard to close the party down when it's still jumping.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, cool. All right, man.
Viewers from
It's
Ireland
an open
now.
spot. Well, look, guess who'll be joining us this week? Confirmed.
What day?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Guess who will be here?
The hockey guy?
No.
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 Fuck
I haven't
it.
heard from him back. I know it is what it is. I just sometimes think if people don't seriously plan on coming on or whatever, shouldn't say yes multiple times. I only bug you so many times before I just like, hey, I asked. I asked. But no.
But no,
Guess who?
we just did.
Guess who?
I know
You
his and
didn't.
hers Wednesday.
Smiley didn't. Smiley didn't. Oh,
Jim Belushi.
you just made me panic, Boom. You just fucking made me panic. Because I was like, do I have something planned for Thursday? Oh man, I did that last week, man. Double scheduled fucking Friday and had to fix it.
Yeah, you gotta ask Belushi, man. He does the Belushi Farms, dude. He fucking grows weed. That would be a killer fucking one to have on. Dude. They'd be throwing out the invite. Just saying.
I tried to get the Witchy Weekend, the Amber Lowana on the Witchy Weekend, the Big Booty Witches to come on to hang out for an episode. Trying to get them on, but that's not who's going to be on Thursday. Who to come on? Oh, you guys guessed. I'll just tell you. Rasta Jeff.
Oh,
Rasta
fucking
Jeff.
A. Cool.
Thursday.
Dude, he's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's one dude I think anytime I've seen him on a show and he's super knowledgeable, gross fire.
He's working some Jack the Ripper crosses right now. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah. I'm always happy when I can just buy one more day. To be honest with you, I'm like, yes, one more day. Yeah. Always grateful. Always grateful, man.
Smoking Girl Fraser says Snoop Dogg. That'd be another one, dude. You gotta throw some of them out, right? You do some of them like just alley-oop type fucking Hail Marys. Have Eagle. We're gonna have Snoop Dogg fucking talking shit with Eagle, dude. That'd be badass, dude.
You know who I think would be on a total possible realm would be like somebody. I don't think I could get Snoop Dogg, but I think like Burner. I think you'd be able to get Burner on because he ain't like down on a record company. That's another thing as we talk about this. You know what I mean? It's easy to throw them out, but what I've kind of thought about when I've reached out to some of these folks is, unfortunately, a lot of these bigger names, like we talked about, like Snoop Dogg, might be able to swing, but a lot of them have agents, which they're pre-signed to like anything they do has to be run through them and they get a portion of. So it kind of really limits the free shit they can do. You know what I mean? And which sucks.
Mike Tyson doesn't. Mike Tyson doesn't, I don't think. He smokes a lot of weed.
That'd be an intimidating fucking a night
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Look,
He's about to fight Roy
but
Jones.
he's a badass, dude.
in 8
He's so
rounds.
fucking cool. Like him too, man. He's so fucking cool now. Like I see him in a lot of interviews. Just the coolest motherfucker hanging out, dude. Talking about tripping and shit. It's like funny.
Sitting there petting that tiger the whole time, smoking a joint and shit.
He'll rip his, he'd just fucking lay you out in a heartbeat too.
That'd be some funny shit.
That's one of the funniest parts of that Hangover movie is when he still got his hook, man. He just fucking out of nowhere just lays him with the left hook. He still got it. Damn right he does.
Man, I can't believe we're into August already. Holy shit, we're into August already.
So what was the first show? What was the date of the first show?
It was like March
Oh,
something or other. 14,
Exactly.
17.
We're on 133
damn, boom.
now.
Probably pretty close. Where in the hell? Oh, it's right here. This is the actual original scheduling sheet right here.
So you're gonna do a show on like Christmas Eve?
325. 325 was the first episode with sequence.
25. So it's later than I thought it was.
This is my momentum sheet right here. This is the first round of guests before the notebook gave out. I even tried to tape it back into the notebook.
What's it go to? How many guests?
It goes to it's hard to read. It says right there too. Miss Nudie, so it'd be like 45. Oh, yeah, I gotta count them now. Well, there's 26 on sheet. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna jump out too, guys. It's fucking Eagle's gonna push it to 620 if we hang out longer. Boom.
Right on. Have a good one,
Probably.
Smile.
Hey, dude. Peace
Always
out,
fun
bud.
to be together. Later. Boom.
Nice smile. You hanging out, Boom?
Oh yeah, I can
You
hang
up?
out, I suppose. I still got hash in the pipe.
Yeah, I can't believe that shit, man. I can't believe it's fucking 133 already, man. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, well, it goes quick when you don't take days off.
True. I can't be more proud of them days, though, to be honest with you. Have a lot of them to thank to you guys, that's for sure, man. There's a lot of nights that shit couldn't have happened unless somebody like you or Smiley or Jack or Charlie's Farm or the American one. Or there's a lot of steady you guys that pop in. I'm grateful for everyone. It's been a cool adventure, fucking getting to meet you guys and hang out. Fucking, I enjoy it, man. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's fun. No, I definitely don't have a lot of people to hang out and just chill with weed.
Man, where'd my bag go? Son of a... Oh, there it is. I found it. Hell yeah, man. I got fucking little bit of yard work done today. Hung out in the sun. It's supposed to be like a fucking, like, not even 70 this week up here. All week. Loving it.
Yeah, it's been warm this last week up here. It's 30 degrees for us. It's pretty warm. Try to figure out what that is. Someone will have it in the chat and they're on delay. All right.
90, ain't it? 91.
Celsius to Fahrenheit.
Pretty warm.
86.
Either way, still pretty warm.
Yeah, definitely warm for up here.
Man, I'm excited to see these primals fucking push along. That Jax really took off, man, with some really good rest, some longer, because they were under 8 or a full 24 hour there for a few days. And so once that J1 actually got some rest, man, she fucking took right off. She grew like fucking 6 inches last couple days, man, consistently, just taking right off. I'm like, hell yeah.
What's the J1? That's the Jack the Ripper one, or the J1?
It's
The
Jack Herrera times Skunk 1,
okay.
which is supposed to be pretty good. I've heard nothing but great things about it. Looking forward to it. That's the one Jack sent from Cali there.
Oh, okay. Green stocks. Right on, right on.
Yeah. Chris Mertz, what's up? Trailer park's been quiet. They probably didn't like I fucking burned a couch today. I'm sure they didn't like that.
Jesus. Oh, fuck.
Oh, it was like right at that. I mean, I couldn't have fucking, and I didn't intentionally do that, to be honest with you guys. But man, it couldn't have been any better. It's just like I went and lit that fire, man. I lit that thing and that fucking smoke went straight in that direction. I was like, oh,
Like you aimed
ah,
it. That's too funny.
yeah. Bothered
That's
me
kind
for
of the
about a
rule
half
of
a
lighting a
second.
fire, though, isn't it? Where whoever's closest to it is getting it right in the face. Doesn't matter where you go; it's going to blow to whoever's closest.
Oh man, fucking! I am so glad I'm somewhat smart anyway, man. I had fucking five-gallon buckets, right there. Good responsible. Try to be responsible when lighting that fire anyway. And I'm fucking go to grab some of them fucking cushions, and I'm walking back towards the fire, and I see it like flaring up, and I realize, oh, that thing's way too wide. And I fucking drop what I'm fucking dragging and fucking run up there, and that motherfucker had 3 feet of fucking grass starting to take off. I was like, oh fuck, grab them buckets. Shink, shink. Woo. So glad I had them buckets. A lot of people don't realize you ain't stopping no grass fire with no fucking hose.
No,
You need buckets of water handy. Whooshes.
a rake
And
is good
maybe.
for a grass fire. Little pro tip.
Yeah. Little pro tip, he says. That's funny. Oh, man. What did I do with my papers? Yeah, I get to go Brian chase some gardening supplies tomorrow. Hopefully they have my shit, man. I went to go get some cocoa last week and they were out of my fucking cocoa. They had to order my shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going full Loki grow setup. No medium. No fucking around with not being able to get your brand of Hydratin and that throwing your whole grow off. Or fucking you get a bad batch of cocoa. Fucking get rid of all of that shit. Change the RO filters twice a year.
Yeah, fucking I'm kind of getting there, but I'm going the opposite way there. I'm leaning more towards the organic now. I'm like, I'll
I
just
gotta
do a
tell you,
bad,
some of the stuff
keep
on
it.
that Smiley's Organic show was pretty intriguing. Like the Rivermouth thing. I happen to live near a molybdenum mine, so I know I got some molybdenum in any clay or silt or anything that I'm going to dig out. So it's interesting. We're going to be starting a garden outside next year, so we're going to try to get compost going, put a little greenhouse up. So that'll be
Nice.
fun.
Just seems like the responsible thing to do. Well,
Yeah,
especially if, like up here, if that's that much less I have to haul to the fucking dump, that'd be cool.
yeah. I mean, especially you were saying you got that surplus of chicken shit, access to bunny shit, mix some of that together. Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking rascal's got it down, man. He's got the 3 types of fucking manure there. Fucking mixing that shit together. The ditch is all drying out. I hit it late with cream. It's that fine line, man. Doesn't that always suck? You get that tattoo and you just hate that fucking the peel day. You're like, oh, I did everything right this time. This bitch ain't even gonna fucking peel. It's gonna be perfect. Then you take that like extra long shower or something. You get out, fucking don't cream it up right away, and you get out and it's just like just that little bit too late, and it's already starting to peel a little bit. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, I've definitely never had a perfect one. They've always flaked on me.
The back of the knees a little. That's a weird one because you get that line. You know what I'm not talking about? That
Yeah.
skin, that line. That's where the cream likes to build up. Is in that line, and it wants to stay like real tender back there. So that's a tough spot to keep dry. Man, I gotta fucking finish rolling this joint, man. I've reached for a paper about 4 times now and spaced it out. Probably because I can't find them. What did I just do? What the fuck? It's time to stop smoking when you can't find the fucking papers, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had that happen to me quite a few times where you're just in a fury looking for something and it's within arm's reach you and you can't find the fucker. Where's my fucking lighter? It's in my hand. Shit. Looking on the table for 10 minutes. Where the fuck is that lighter?
That's irritating too.
Yeah.
Irritating. Just wanted to shout out my friends at Bad Bunny. Asked me to shout out that they are having a Dirty Brew Day down in Troy on the 28th. Please check them out if you're in that area, Lower Michigan. It'd be super cool. I was supposed to do that yesterday, but I didn't see the message until later. I enjoy helping out buddies, that's for sure. Time to use a pipe or a bong. Yeah, that's funny when you can't find your fucking papers, right? I need to make me some bubble hash, man. It was sad, Boom. I actually moved the bubble fucking machine today. I actually had to clean a spot to move the fucking thing, and it's still not used. It's like now I'm just in a different spot, and I'm like shaking my head the whole fucking time. You need to get to work on this shit, you lazy fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sad.
It was
I've
supposed
been
to be
out
a
for like
lot
a month.
cooler here today. I was supposed to make it today, but I wouldn't have been ready. Like I started making ice yesterday, and I still don't have enough ice for the new machine. I didn't consider how much bigger it is. So like, oh, I'm gonna need a lot more fucking ice for a lot more water. So
That's funny. I do that too. It's like me and Lexi butt heads. She's my ice nemesis. She's got to have ice in everything. And when it comes time, I'm like, I hate buying ice because for one, it doesn't last as long. You know what I mean? When you wash it. And for two, I hate buying it. Plain and simple, I hate buying it.
yeah,
So I've got a ton of ice trays, and I actually will clean out a spot in the freezer, start making ice, and then as they fucking harden up, I'll start filling the bucket and fucking refilling and shit, getting ready for hash day. And Lexi be right behind me, just fucking. I'll be like, yeah, my bucket, god damn it! I'm trying to fucking. In fact, help me make some. When you see them full, empty them all. God damn it, fill them back up. I'm looking for help, not help emptying the
yeah.
bucket. God damn it.
Yeah, there was about a 2-hour stretch today where it was hot and I was my own worst enemy. every time I heard that bucket dump, I went and topped my fucking glass of water up with some fresh ice. Like, it's too hot. But there was a long time where I never emptied it into the into the ice bucket. I still
Yeah,
haven't
it's
made any modifications to my machine either. I haven't even filled it up with water. I should do that tomorrow. Give it just a run with water and anything in
peroxide.
there to rinse it out, right? 'Cause, it looks
I
like
like
there's a
water
pump on it. It doesn't look like it's gravity fed. The other one was gravity fed. This one I think has a pump.
I'm not so sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, me either. Just seems like it'd be smashing heads up and making a mess, right?
Well, I'm just more worried about it. Yeah, a pump's got to have something that a wheel or something that's pushing. I could just see that thing getting sticky as fuck. You know
Exactly,
what I
right?
mean? Just I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not.
I said I gotta still make some mods, so I'll pull the bottom off it tomorrow and take a look at it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But,
If I were smart, I'd at least do that for next time I am at Home Depot. I can at least pick up some parts.
yeah.
Try get ahead of the game. At least set the bag next to the washer and shit.
I'll give you a tip right now. On my old machine, I put an elbow in it, right? So it goes down, it hits an elbow, and then it comes out. And weed loves to jam up where that fucking elbow starts. So this time, I think I'm just gonna let the hose do its natural curve. See if that helps with the jam up. Because it looks like there's a
So,
little more room on this machine, because the other one was kind of shallow, this one's kind of deep, so I think I can probably sag the hose.
oh my god. So, this is kind of funny. So, do you use a bag?
No, not in the small one. I don't, and that's why I get the weed clogging up. But with this one, the big one, I don't know. I think I'll probably have to give it a try.
So this is why I'm laughing because you're gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about right here. Because I don't use a bag either, and I know exactly the jam up that you're talking about. And so like you be dumping my hose, I don't have like a straight out 90, like Frenchy style. It's just a thicker 1 inch braided hose with some Velcro that goes up extra high, but it still works really well. Just drop that. But she clogs from time to time when she's coming out of the machine, right there, at the bottom of the machine. And I've actually taken out that filter as well. You know what I mean? Taking
Yeah,
out that little vent thing. So when it blows, exactly what I'm getting up to. So it'll jam up. So often, you have to like take that hose and like blow into that thing and kind of try to blow that extraction back up into there, bubble a couple of times. I have fucking couple of times just taking a shot of fucking bubble right down to the back of the throat, just fucking not even expecting it. Just kind of like run out of breath, be like, motherfucker. That shit, hash water is not good and it tends to burn the
ah,
throat.
I don't know. I don't hate hash water. Every now and then, I like a nice spoonful of it. I'm getting rid of it. It's herpy.
If there's some way I can avoid that, I'll be happy. If there's some modification that I can make
Yeah,
to the bubble machine to where I ain't got to blow into that
yeah.
hose like that during the jam up.
So the 7 gallon one that I have, it came with a bag, but the bag you couldn't. I don't know how you were supposed to use it in the machine. It was too big for the machine, in my opinion. Like it would just sit there and nothing would happen, and you didn't have room for ice in the bag. It was a mess. It wouldn't work. The one time I used it to get it to work, it just browned the shit out of everything. So, but the bigger bag, maybe it'll work a little nicer. I don't know.
I would never been happy with the bag.
No.
I always think shit's getting locked in there. Then I'm losing it. I'm losing it to the bag. I'm losing it to the fucking machine.
Yeah.
I just never thought it was good.
I usually run the water through my wash twice, right? So I'll run and let it drain, and then I'll rerun water through again. So anything that's still in the material gets a chance to get rinsed out into the bags again afterwards. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny, Boom, is sometimes I'll actually try to fucking just judge it by what it comes out there. So I'm losing some every dump. You know what I mean? Every time I dump, I'm getting some in my 220 bag, that my catch bag. So I just spray that out really good, and then I don't put that back into the machine. I go
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
to the fucking pile. And then as it's fucking going, I'm just cleaning things out for the next round. I look at it when I'm done, the water's kind of melted. Then I'll spray it out one more time. Kind of, it's pretty good. And then, you know, throw right on top of it if I'm doing another run. I'm like, yeah, I got 80, 90% out. Let's roll again. You know what I mean? But only if I'm keeping running continuously. But yeah, it can be a mess, man. But it's worth it, I think, to let it free beat up in that machine like that.
yeah. I definitely like the vortex effect that you get, and I don't know. I don't think you get that with the bag. I'm trying to think of the guy's name. I'm not going to be able to come up with it, but he was one of the original full melt maker guys. And the way he was running his machine was he was using a bag, and he had so much ice in there that it was barely even, it was barely even spinning, and it was weird, but I don't know. It was ultra cold, right? So, but I didn't understand how he was doing it like that.
Then you just hit another uh, obstacle there. I'm thinking if there's too much ice, I'm losing some to the fucking ice.
Yeah.
Trichomes are
Well,
coming up, sticking to the fucking ice there for
yeah.
a minute.
You got to rinse your ice well too, right? Rinse that all through down, and yeah, you don't just spray the heads once they're in the bags. You got to spray the heads out of the material.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I miss it, man. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I've been out of bubble for like a month, easy,
Yeah,
easy out of bubble.
yeah, yeah. The wife started smoking. We're all out of 25 now, and we are. Oh, we do have just a tiny piece left. Oh,
Nice, looks good.
not that tiny.
It'd be a pleasure to have in my fucking joint right now. Oh man,
Yeah, it's good for it.
I might even cheat. I might even cheat like tomorrow, the next day. Do a quick dry sift.
Yeah, you can do like bounce some buds, get the sift off them that way, and then you can still wash that because all the stuff inside the bud's still locked up inside the bud.
Oh,
And
I'll
wash.
even do the trim. Just a gentle kind
Oh
of,
yeah,
nothing rough. Just a kind of
throw it
just.
down, and yeah, I kind of just hit it with like the real light roll to the left, and then I pick it up and flip it over, and a real light roll back to the right, and then fucking
Yeah.
scoop that shit into the next pile, and then the next handfuls of trim, flip, get that shit out of here, and
I
then
too will tap my screen. Bum, 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 bum,
yeah,
bum, and I'll watch it like vibrate across. I'll do that a few times, and then I like to play with it.
Yeah, there's lots of fun. If you really want to get into a fucking rabbit hole, get yourself some dry sift screens and a fucking little jeweler's loop and watch some videos, start playing around with all the different things. It's neat. Something about it though, I don't know, I feel like bubble tastes better. Something about bubble hash I think always tastes better than dry sift. Dry sift fucking hit you like a hammer though.
That goes against everything Mila said right there. I think fucking for me, I prefer bubble, straight out. I don't. There's something about the dry that I'm not a fan of either, bro. And to be honest with you, it's kind of it does maybe just a terpier for a second, but that's just it, just a second. But I think the buzz for me comes from the bubble side, and that's more like Mila said too. She was like the terps come from the dry sift, but the buzz, the thick buzz comes from the bubble, and I find that to be really true. To be honest with you, I don't know, but you're kind of saying just the opposite there for you.
Yeah, no, I never. Yeah, that's how I used to do it. 420, the DVD case, but the paint roller's infinitely better than the DVD case. You don't get that contaminant line, period. You just get pure heads.
Man, I don't know if it's this oil or what, but man,
Oh yeah.
I'm going to fucking smash a fucking salad here right quick after this.
That's what we
A
were
giant,
talking about earlier. The inside out joint. Something I like to do is if I do like a day 42-ish leaf strip, any fan leaves that have really nice trichomes, I'll take like my weed tray down and I'll lay them out on that. I'll roll some joints up and rub those trichomes off on the joints, and then I'll roll the joints through more bud, and the bud all sticks to the outside of it, and that's fun.
nice. I can see that being nice and terpy. That'd be terpy there.
Oh yeah, well it's got the live resin on it, right? It's immature still too, right? But it's live and super terpy. Maybe not super potent, but there'd be a little extra rush on that.
That fucking clear shit to me is fucking racy.
Yeah.
Fucking clear trichomes, man. Woo! I almost don't like a clear buzz, man. That shit makes me. That's for real, man. It can make you very racy.
Yeah, I kind of like that though. It's fun to get real paranoid all of a sudden, like.
Yeah. It's that kind of buzz too.
Panic weed.
Just curious. I can't wait to we got Sergeant Pepper and Synergy tomorrow. Then Joni Bell. Fucking Tuesday. Can't wait for that. This should be a good episode.
His and hers Wednesday.
It's gonna be nice to have a conversation with Joni without the message retracted. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. I already forgot who was Thursday. Did we say who was Thursday?
We did. Rasta Jeff.
Oh, right. Fuck. See, stoned. Yeah, I remember that now.
Hell yeah. That's as far as the book goes for now. Well, there's some other later dates. You know what I mean? But that's as far as the steady schedule goes. I'd actually book that far out in advance. If I'm talking to somebody and they're like, I'm busy for the next week or two, I'm like, so what are you talking about? Like, say, August 20th. I know you're busy this week, but you know, that fucking gonna be a good month though. I'm kind of just waiting to see how winter turns out, man. How this show goes when everybody, you know, as we kind of get settled in for winter and we ain't got nothing else to do but hang out, see
Oh yeah.
what kind of guests we can come up with then.
Yeah, numbers will be going up then too. Be hard to get a free day then when everybody's, well, nothing left to do at all. Not that there was a lot to do this year anyway.
I'm really thinking about just leaving one day a week open for like a free for all, to where like, you know, whoever you want to hang out, anybody, like all of us just hang out one day a week, and because I dig that, man. I get too many days in advance, man. I'm like, fuck, man. I honestly go, man, I miss hanging out with Boom. Charlie's Farm's another one, man. I miss that cat. I talked to him in text, but man, he's definitely missed in on the show. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Eagles. How you doing, Eagles?
Oh, the Boston accent's just great.
He's a cool guy too. He's got some stories. That's what I like about him. He's got some stories. Yeah. Well, Mr. Boom, I think I'm gonna fucking call it, man. I'm gonna fucking do my shout outs and fucking go smash a fucking plate size fucking salad. Fucking health nut. Trying to get there.
Right on. I'm gonna go empty out my ice machine, fill her back up, let her go again. All right, have a good one, chat. Take care, Eagle. Always good to hang out. Peace, everybody. Have a nice day.
Thank you. You gotta say it. Boom. Thank you, brother. Have a good night, man. Smoking Grove Frazier. Thank you for hanging out. Grow day by day. Podcast all night. Very true. Lisa, nice to see you in chat. Artist LD. You get my book. The book. Oh, where the fuck is the book? Oh, it's the wrong side. The wrong side. Oh. I still feel like there's a fucking page missing out of the book somehow. I don't know where these hiccups just came from. Excuse me. Fucking hiccups. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I very much appreciate it. This could be a long fucking goodbye with the hiccups. And a funny one. Funny shit. Holy cow, they're speeding up too. Go out with the Gary Clark. I haven't checked, but I don't think I've been getting smacked with copyrights here. Damn, that's loud shit. Try to get a drink, man. I don't know where these hiccups came from. Well, I think I got them stopped for a second. Dina Bell, cheers to you. Your new name. Put you on the book. Cheers. You're in the book. Every day, nothing seems to change. All right, I think I've got the... So we'll start out with the newbies. That'd be Deanna Bell, of course. Who else? Ryan Henderson, again, one of the newer ones. Lisa, LD, Artist LD, Voodoo Ultras. I'll probably shout you guys out again, but slimming down, or is it the shirts? I'm trying to get back into shape. Hopefully, thank you for noticing. That's pretty badass. Appreciate it. Mountain skies. Oh, it's Dean. Dean. Sorry. My bad. I got it now. You be new. No, you'll know I will more than once butcher some easy names, my friend. And I apologize in advance to you and everybody else. That's right. Sorry, Dean. Oh, shit. Thank you, Lisa. In fact, I gotta reset that extra E off my thing so I don't fuck that up again. Dean Bell, Mr. Green Nugs, Mr. Green Pots. Who else we got here? Chris and Adrian from Bad Bunny Nutrients. Don't forget to check them out on the 28th down in Taylor, the Bad Bunny Brew Day. Thank you, Indra, Dreamer 77 DD, Mary Jane's Med Garden, Native 8, Kingdom Aquaponics, Lath Morrison, that is, Noob Sailbot Wing, G13, Light 1978, Ryan Henderson, Meat All Flour, Page Farms, Hagertown 420, Miranda Family Farms, Andy Man, Southwest Okie, Green Mountain Grower, Cause I Love It, School of Crop, Chef Life, Alex Boykachev, Green Puffin Man, ET Double D Grows, Wheatus 207, Audit Everywhere, Zeb Zeppelin, Keep It Real, Trey Valone, Danner 1620, Sir How, Beast Coast Grower 420, Just a Face 420, Miss D's Nugs, Anturo Sensimilia, Purple Thumb OG, Dr. Budsville, BG, WG 420, Be Too Crazy for You, John, Lisa G, Hope Farms, Alan, Hope killing over there on West Coast, Brittany Teasley, Mr. Sprinkler, J and K Triple G, Green Click, Manawati, Big Ed, Brent Wendell, Big Dave 420, Rob, Sir Sticky, Artist LD, Warlock, Amber Lawana, and the Big Booty Witches. That is the Witchy Weekend on Sundays at 4. That is. Of course, Rasta Jeff. Appreciate him for fucking signing on, doing an episode that's pretty badass. His and Hers Grows. Can't wait to talk to you later on this week. MMP's Nation Creations. I seen you in chat, but I was busy to say hello. I'm sorry, my friend, but hopefully you hear this shout out. D Block, Jimmy One for Life, Laid Wayback Farmer, Big Jar Grows, Wolverine Growers, Spiky Pilots, Voodoo Ultras, Midwest Outlaws 31, Polish Hammer, Sus, This Guy 7979, Loki Grows, The Canic Rat, Mo Grower, Stu Moo, Madam T, she's one of the big booty witches. Aldridge 25, High Spy, St. Bernard's Observation Booth, Pixel Monkey, Zoe and Slammer, Naughty Nikki, Nutrient Shootouts, Johnny Candiseed, I Gruesome, Miss Nudie Grows, VOA Grow Meds, Dank Grower, T1 Production, Dollar Tree Grower, Perfectly Imperfected, CJ Apple, Green County Grower, I Gruesome again, twice, Lexi, Brittany, Courtney, my baby girls, I love you girls more than anything, more SoCal Weed Nerd, Last PPG 15, Modern Genetics, John, JC Big Jar Grows, Dub T Roy, Ouija Buds, Nor Michigan Micro, Frosty Buds, Tyler, Small Tubes, Soil Roots, Mystic Marks, Spiky Pilots, Keith the Black Sail, Dirtman Dan, Humidor, Tanaze, Stabby, Candy Queen Genetics, Dr. Buzz Lightyear, Dab Goblin, Red Eye Rustler, Jose Ramirez, Canna, Shiva, Dirt Road, Dude, Even, Chris Mertz, ready to hit that hot fire, Mountain Skies, Kinyo's Genetics, Shirate, W Data 714, the American one, the Major General 420 Army, Most Hated Grower, Treacha B, Joni Bell, Bill Sid, Good Life, Red Center Farms, Dankman Dan, Dankman 420, Tara Wilson, Chris Martinez, rather. I'm sorry, Chris Mertz. I already got you, brother. Much love to you. Budsville, USA, Medical MJ, Devin Shipwreck, Buddha Boy, UKSIF 420, Cripple Thumb OG, Light It Up Again, Tim, Bud, I fucked that up. Blind Cat 420, Kid Trooper, Sergeant Pepper, Ned Denver, DLP 2372, Rick Wolf, Rose E, TW, TDT. Oh, damn, I'm getting tongue tied. I'm going to switch it up. I kill Mystic Grower, Ginger Snaps. Didn't say it this time. Joe Carter, Bagsy, Cameron, Vault 420, Peter Griffin, Jeff Dorowski, Baited Farmer 420, Twisted Roots, and the Michigan Gonzo Misfits. Hats off to all you guys. Jimmy One, I just gave you your shout out, man. Fucking Grokowski, Smoking Grove Frazier, Miss D's Nugs, so nice. I always say it twice. JD's Aldridge 20 Farm, Charlie's Farm 420, that is Farmer Willie, if you did not know. Smiley's Gardens, Boom Farms, Spartan Grown 420, 420, 420, Jack Greenstock, growing my fellow home growers, growing my on the cheap homegrown network. That is shout out to GML, Embracing Organics, Adro's new show. Who am I missing here? Fumi, Tasting Society Tuesdays, Michigan Bros Road Show, Skillbo, Red, the Late Sesh. I hear Frugal Force is coming back. Shout out to all you content creators. If I missed any, I'm sorry. Hell yeah. John says he got his slaps. Hell yeah, man. All the way down under. That's fucking badass. JC. Gotta slim through the chat real quick. Jimmy One Life. I hope you did hear your shout outs, man. I didn't miss you. What else here? I think I got most of you guys that are still here. Chiba Man, I got you, hopefully. With that being said, you guys have an amazing week. Hopefully you guys kick it off with a prosperous Monday. Make sure and tune in tonight. Sergeant Pepper Grows, Sergeant Pepper 420. and Synergy Lights. Gosh, I forget the gentleman's name. I am so sorry for that. But I will be posting it up on the IG later today. Make sure to check that out. As you guys know, do something nice for somebody. I only can ask. I can only ask. I can only ask. It does help, man. In these trying times, they're trying to sway us to fucking be a shithead, but let's show them that it ain't got to be true, that doing nice things can be possible. Moreover, random acts of kindness do save lives. And we need to be the example in these fucking hard times. Let's show them that random acts of kindness can fucking change lives, and we're not afraid to do them. With that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Might be the biggest random acts of kindness you ever do, but I appreciate it more than you ever will know. I love you guys. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll be here tomorrow night, and thank you. Peace. Time to smash on that salad.